Happy spring equinox, everyone. It is I, Duncan Trussel, and you are listening to the Duncan Trussel Family Hour podcast. And if there ever was a day to contemplate rebirth, this is that day. Spring. I've got this blasted old withered little patch of dead soil behind my house, and the other day I decided, you know what, I'm gonna sprinkle some grass seed down and just see what happens. Spray some water on it and see if I get some grass back there. And you know what's happening? Grass is growing where there was no grass. Just a dark, gray, post-apocalyptic patch of doom. Now green sprigs of grass are growing. My orange tree is growing oranges, and my lemon tree is growing these big fat lemons. Birds are waddling around in the backyard eating my grass seed. That's fine. Spring is the greatest metaphor. It's that place in your life where you've been depressed, where you've been trapped, where you've been stuck, where you've been uninspired, where you've been heartbroken, where everything seems hopeless, and suddenly this glimmer of life springs up inside of you. You gotta remember what I'm talking about. It's so easy to forget when you're wandering through the bleak darkness, when you're lost, when you're confused, when you're uninspired, when you're lonely. It's so easy to forget that nothing lasts, including those bleak states. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, if you're a writer, that great idea will come and you'll find yourself writing again. Or if you're a comedian, new jokes will start coming. I promise, they start coming again. Or if you're somebody who has been alone for a long time, you'll meet someone new and realize that it's possible to fall in love again. That's what spring's all about. Spring is about grinning from ear to ear as you realize that life happens again, that it can't be pushed back or stopped, and that your idea that everything was going to be awful forever was ridiculous and doesn't follow the pattern of life, of nature. These dark scientists blogging about the collapse of industrial civilization, impending doom, everything falling apart. They're just focusing on the winter. They don't understand that, yeah, sure, civilizations collapse, just like there's winter. But things grow from that collapse. Don't just focus on one part of the cycle. That's the point. If you're trapped in winter, if your brain is in a permafrost, if you've managed to convince yourself that things don't get better, that you're lost forever, permanently broke, permanently alone, permanently sick, it's not true. You're not going to be permanent anything. That's what spring's all about. I love spring.